Hey guys, so sorry, I don't have my little thing that usually holds my phone. So it's been a while since I made a video. Last time I think I said I was pregnant. Um, and it's a girl. She is a girl. We're naming her Sophia Joy. Um, yeah, so I'm almost 19 weeks pregnant. Have my next ultrasound on the 8th. And they're gonna do all her measurings and stuff like that. Make sure she's all good. Um, you can see, because she's a girl, you know how they say they take their beauty from their mom? She's making me I've never have acne like this. Like, it's so crazy. So I just wanted to say a few things, my, like, experiences so far, being a bariatric patient. I did have gastric sleeve, like, 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I also had 2 hip replacements about a year ago. So my pregnancy so far, eating wise, I did have a lot of food aversions. I am used to like meal prepping my meals, eating my protein, eating my vegetables. That's it. Like no fast food, no just water, 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 water. And when you're a bariatric patient, you do have to take a lot of multivitamins and vitamins every day. I haven't been taking any of those vitamins. I haven't even been taking prenatals. Don't get at me. I've tried gummies, I've tried pills, I've tried like dissolvables, anything, I throw it up instantly. So I've just been making sure I try to eat better. But I mean, side note, I saw this little video where it said folic acid is a man-made chemical. It's not even a vitamin. And you can find folate and stuff like that in, fruits and vegetables. So if you just eat right, in my mind, I don't see like why. And they were saying like the folic acid taking such a high dose is like can affect like depression and postpartum and all that stuff. So women just blame the pregnancy not taking all those vitamins that you're never have even taken before in your life, which kind of made sense to me. Like no one ever takes 400 grams of folic acid, whatever it is, until you're pregnant, and then overnight you're fucking losing your mind. Like, come on. So I'm okay with it. My baby's healthy, everything's good. So we'll just see, because I was scared. I was feeling bad about not taking the vitamins because, I have had a miscarriage before, and I was just, worried. Like, I did everything right last time and it still happened. So I'm just like giving it to God. She's healthy so far. I can't control anything if it happens. But but my food aversions, back to that. Literally everything was making me throw up. Basic pregnancy symptoms. Now that I'm in my second trimester, I rarely don't throw up, really at all. I'm starting to get like back pain, and like of course she's getting bigger, so like I can feel her. So like when I go to the gym and do the stairs and stuff, I'm like holding my stomach, holding her. I'm like, oh my God, like it's like a little rock on top of my like uterus and my bladder. I'm just like, oh my God. So that's probably not gonna be working out for very much longer. I know like the 18th through the 20 week is when they're like growing hella more, and that's when you really start to pop. So I'm just like holding my breath. I'm like, gosh, I'm about to get to that like uncomfortable stage. And then so basically I freaking eat. I love sour Skittles. I chew them and spit them out. Don't come at me for that. I just chew on them. And then I eat like cheese. She loves eggs and breakfast food. She loves cheeseburgers and fries. I like love potatoes now. Like potatoes and bread and carbs. And I'm like, I literally never ate bread before. Like even as a kid, like I did not eat bread. But it's not I've had a lot of weird food cravings or anything like that. And then I still get full super fast. I do worry about like stretching out my pouch because I do eat more often than I used to. After bariatric surgery, they tell you to eat 500 calories a day. Like they tell you to stay like at calorie deficit. And if you're working out, you know, like do like 1,000. But like, which I don't recommend. This is because I had like gastric surgery. Like, you do you, you know, for your health. But that's what they recommend. So like, I'm probably eating like, I don't even count my calories because I don't want to know, because they just stress me out, and I'm not trying to be on a diet when I'm pregnant. So I just eat when I'm hungry. I still try to make healthy choices, but I mean, like today I got Chipotle bowl, and I'll probably like, that'll probably be like 5 meals for me, because like I get full super fast still. Um, so I mean, and I've been like, I lost 5 pounds my first trimester, and then I'm like, the last time they weighed me, I gained like 4 pounds back. So I feel like I've been like battling the same 5 pounds. And I'm not trying to lose weight. I think I just lost it because I was so sick and not really eating. So I'm okay with that. And they said for bariatric surgeries, try to only gain 15 pounds, which it's like, I know like I will get back on track after. But to each their own. With my hip replacements, I haven't really noticed a difference. I haven't been able to do all my exercises to keep my muscles up. So I do feel like where my muscles are weaker, and it does kind of irritate. And now, because I do work at a desk, I sit, I'm like constantly like trying to find a different position. I do have like pain on my hip, which is like normal. It's not like normal like arthritis pain. It's just like achy because I'm getting heavier. I'm carrying a baby in my tummy, like, so it's gonna put some weight. I am curious to when they measure my hips to give birth, like how that's gonna happen, and if the hip replacement will like be affected, you know. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I haven't really looked into it too much. Of it says that it doesn't really affect you after hip replacement giving birth, so we'll see. But at the measuring, I am kind of nervous about that, because I know they measure you, and if they're like, you might need to get a C-section if you like can't push the baby out. I don't know. But so far she's measuring at like exactly her days. Like I think she was at like 16 weeks and 5 days my last ultrasound, and she was measuring like exactly for that day. Because when they measure and like listen to the heartbeat and everything, they'll be like, it like has a little line and it says like the weeks. Like it'll tell the centimeters, but it also says to this week. Like they'll be this big for this week. I guess they have like a little, you know, hospitals have, or whatever it's called. So I think she's gonna be a little tiny baby. I don't know. I hope so. I hope she's a tiny baby. I want her to be a little baby. I'm so excited for her. I'm just so excited to be a mom and just have my baby girl with me. Like, it's like surreal. But that's just a little quick update. I have noticed, like, I know I've talked in the past about my mom and things like that. Our relationship, she's been doing good. She got me a swing. She got me this, but I still, like, Sean wants her to be, like, 100%, like, sober, clean, get her shit together. And it's just, like, kind of hard for me and her. I'm like, well, if you go to a program, like, you will have, like, 5 months under your belt by the time she's here. Like, and like, because she's like, I'm gonna babysit, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna move in with you, I'm gonna be at your house. And Sean's like, not if she doesn't have her stuff together. And I'm just like, it's really hard on me to tell my mom like no, because of course I want my mom to be a part of my baby's life, but it's like, I'm starting to feel her move a little bit. She just like moved. Yeah, I'm talking shit about your grandma. It's so weird when she moves. Like, I do not like how it feels so far. I don't like it. It feels weird. But, so she's gonna move more. It feels like, I don't know how to explain it. It just, like, they say the taps. Feels like someone's just, like, pushing on the inside of your tummy. It's so weird. It's so weird. And then, she's gonna stop. But, so me and my mom have gotten into it a couple times, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably, I don't know. Getting sidetracked. I'm just nervous because I would love her to babysit and stay home with my baby while I can work. But, like, I don't know who's going to babysit, my cousin or my stepmom or, like, people like that. But, of course, I would want her with my mom at my house, like, where all her stuff is at. But if that's not gonna happen, that's not gonna happen. So we'll see. It's really weird because my mom's like, oh, you'll see when you become a mom. And it's like, yeah, like, I'm gonna have a daughter. Like, I know I'm not gonna do half of the things you chose. Like, it's like you're making me see, like, how could you pick all that shit? Like, how could you pick a man? How could you pick this? How could you make us go through this and this and that? And it's like, damn, like, I know what I'm not gonna do. But yeah, so that's just a little side note. It's just really strange how you start looking at everyone like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I know I was like, a few months ago, I was like off the deep end, like, partying and like doing, like I wasn't really caring. And then now, like, it's just like a little switch in my head because I've been wanting to be a mom for so long. And that's part of the reason I acted out is because, like, I really thought I couldn't have kids. And I had all these health issues and I had all this stress on my body. And I really gave up on having a baby. Like, we were trying for almost 10 years after we lost our first baby. And I used ovulation tracker. We even tested his sperm. Like, we did everything. And, like, with me using the strips, the ovulation strips, we got pregnant within, like, 8 months. So, I don't know if that had to do with anything, but, like, I really, like, how do you miss that day for fucking 8 years? Like, I don't get it. So, maybe, and, because literally right when I gave up, right when we started looking at, like, adoption, I got pregnant. Like, it's crazy. Like, we did a adoption orientation, like for foster parents, and I got pregnant like 2 months later. I was like, dang. Like, I was like, okay, so we'll see. But I was so sick. I think with my first baby that I lost, I think he was a boy because I had so much energy. I like didn't really throw up. Like, I still like cheeseburgers and stuff. Like, cheeseburgers are my shit. Because I was like vegan and everything when we first got together. And cheeseburgers were like, oh my God. He had Jack in the Box and I took his whole burger and ate it. I did not give him a bite. And then now, like, I was so sick, so tired, throwing up like literally 5 times a day. Everything I ate, I threw up. And now, like, my skin, I have no energy. I like, oh God. So I think he was going to be a boy. And she's going to be a little girl. So maybe our next baby will be a boy. I told him, I was like, you need to put a baby in me right away because I want to have like 2 babies back to back. I was the only child. I hated it. I hate being an only child. Like, I reconnected with my half sister when I was like 12. And then she just recently passed back in January. And I'm dealing with that, which is hard because, like, she hecka wanted me to be a mom. Like, she wanted me an aunt to my baby. And, like, I could talk about that in another video. I think there's a video of me talking about how I keep seeing 666 everywhere. And, like, I think it's my sister sending me signs. And then, like, I got pregnant a month after that. So I think she, like, knew I was going to have a baby. And, like, she's been, like, all over me watching out for the baby and stuff. So I know she's happy. Because that's all she wanted me to be, was a mom. She knows that. And now she's here. So excited. It's so cool. Like, I had my gender reveal. I'm gonna have my baby shower and all these parties. Like, it's so cool to see, like, all the family members that, like, are excited to meet my baby and, like, love her. And it's just exciting. It's nice to see that. I'm just, like, really happy where I am at in life. And yeah, but that was a little quick update. I'm on my lunch break, so I don't want to make it too long, but I'll bring more drama to my next video. Yeah. Bye, Sophia.